Hello everybody, welcome back to some supermarket stimulator. We are just wrapping up this day. See what our day 3 was. One product not found. We're going to keep it that way. We are never, ever going to let people walk out of here without finding what they need. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good. I know we were talking last time about, content creation and kind of like not wasting people's money and stuff. That's really a big deal to me. Like, I cannot stand when people act like, streaming or YouTube or whatever, is just like, it's like their ATM and they, just deserve the money and they can do whatever they want with it. Which, I mean, I guess technically if somebody gives you something, do whatever you want with it. But I think it's disrespectful almost to just like, people get a little bit of money and then they just kind of forget what made them, forget where they came from. It's okay to be like, you know what, I deserve this. I worked hard, whatever. But man, I don't know. Sometimes people are just kind of crazy with it. I'm not ever going to be the kind to like party and jet set and stuff like that. I kind of want to do like a travel series, but I want to link that up into something beneficial for people too. I've always had the idea that I wanted to travel to places in order to meet up and collaborate with other people and creators and just, here's the thing. I always thought about it like, what if I met one of my favorite creators? What would that be like? What would I want that to be like? And I want to try to parlay that feeling into, what I'm doing. So, like, how could I travel to places, meet up with people, and then, we could make something out of that. Like, hey, I want to have this guy on my podcast or whatever. Not me, but I'm saying, like, somebody that has a podcast wants me to be on it or whatever. Then I could go there and hang out, film the road trip or the flight or whatever it is, going there, the travel time and the experience I have. But also, I'm on their podcast. I'm hanging out with them, so, like, it's cool. That's the kind of thing that I would like to do. I've never really taken vacations or gone anywhere or done anything, so I'm not worried about, relaxing and taking time off. I'm more worried about just making stuff, Like, I don't want to ever waste time when I'm doing this thing that we're doing here. Because I look at it, when I see my favorite creators taking months off or, just disappearing for a little bit, taking care of themselves, like, I am happy they're taking care of themselves, but I'm also sad that there's no content, So my idea for YouTube or stream or whatever is somehow parlaying any time off into just check-ins or, like, I record these super early. So let's say, like, I take off all next year. I don't do anything on YouTube. Well, there's still going to be YouTubes coming out every single day. So, technically we won't miss a beat. But I'm also not feeling like I need to take time off of YouTube. I'll tell you what is, like, not burning me out or anything, but, like, more stressful that isn't really something stressful is trying to figure out what freaking games to play on this channel. The whole idea is to discover new... Oh, what the hell did she just pick up? Oh, eggs. The whole idea is to discover new games or play old games that I never played, and then also playing games that I have played before, but, just kind of rediscovering them, I guess, with everybody, or finishing games I never finished. Just stuff like that. So, it's definitely a two-parter. Like, yeah, it's fun, and it's interesting to do games and stuff like that, but it also kind of brings me out of my comfort zone, because I just kind of play the same stuff over and over again, and I'm happy to play the same stuff over and over again. I have no problem with that at all. But this is a way that I can, like, not do that anymore. I gotta get milk. And I'm gonna get eggs, too. I knew this was gonna be a problem. Because I have this small fridge and only one exposure, But I'll just keep these boxes on the floor behind me. See, that bothers me. This triggers the hell out of me. That is bothering me to no end. And my God, I really, I can't wait till I have a storage room. Can't wait till I can afford that. My God. All right. There's a delivery fee for ordering product too, so you really got to be careful with you know, how much you order. It's not the worst. It's like $2 to $4, something like that. But still, you know, it's like, why spend money you don't have to spend? It's what we've kind of been talking about. There's absolutely no reason to waste money when you don't have to. See, I think people want to live comfortably, you know, and I get it. I get wanting to live comfortably. I get striving towards something or some way of life. But I also think that kind of loses the edge, the meaning of life, you know, where you work for something and you enjoy what you've worked for. You say, hey, this was a struggle, and because it's a struggle, I enjoy it that much more. Like, look at where we came from and look at where we've ended up. You know? Like, I just think if you're, you know, if you're happy and, you know, you can be happy and still struggling, you know. You can be, oh wait, whoops. Yeah, you can be happy and still struggling. You can be sad and have it all, you know. It's definitely about, like, you know, I mean, because me personally, you know, that's something I've always thought about when it comes to streaming or, you know, creating YouTube stuff or anything. Like, I'm doing something I love, and I'm enjoying it with people I love, you know? Like, all of you guys hanging out here, it's amazing. It's a great feeling. But it's kind of like, did I really earn this, or am I just incredibly lucky because I found a bunch of great people to do something really fun with, you know? So that's always something I've been, you know, trying to come to grips with or whatever. It's like, yeah, I work very, very hard, but it's also an intangible thing. Like me, you know, working hard on recording all these videos and editing and everything like that, you know, it's like, I don't know. It's just interesting because I'm thinking to myself, like, well, it's not like when you worked in a warehouse, you know? Where when I worked in a warehouse, I could see progress every day physically in front of me. I could touch progress, you know? Like, yeah, this is organized, it looks good, it feels good. Things fit, you know, I see a sales number, that kind of thing. Like this, it's just, I make something I love, I make something I want to make, and I enjoy the hell out of it, but that feeling of enjoying something is not something you can see. It's just something you gotta, you know, you just gotta go with. Very interesting, you know? And that, too, comes with the territory of, like, I want everybody that I'm making this stuff for to enjoy it, too, you know? Like, if you're having a good time here, like, that's awesome. Hell yeah. But you guys just have a good time, you know? I might get a comment or, you know, somebody might say something in the stream here and there, but, like, for the most part, like, I don't want people to go out of their way to be like, oh, yeah, this is great, you know? I want people to just enjoy stuff. If you guys do want to give feedback, like, that's always fantastic, you know? But definitely more about the environment than my affirmation, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a lot that goes into it. And, you know, everybody's so different. Everybody does things for different reasons. Everybody, you know, has different outlooks on things. And it's just, it's the best field in the world, you know? So many different personalities and creativities coming out, and it's just so cool. I cannot talk about how amazing creating stuff is enough. Do I want more bread? Do I want more bread? I think I do. How the hell am I supposed to expand the store? You know, essentially you just gotta just work until you pay off loans. I mean, this is literally just real life here. This is a supermarket simulator. This is anything in life simulator because I have to just work to pay off the loans, and then, you know, hopefully I will be able to expand my store and do the things. I hate the way these stores expand, by the way. The expansions in this game are awful. You get these little 4x4 sections. The first one's good. It just pops the wall out a little bit so you get more space on this wall here. But the second one, it's just like a little corner, you know? So you have this weird L-shaped store, and it's like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Alright, yeah. Okay. Something I realized when I was recording all of these, and like, you know, they come out like episodically or whatever, where part 1 comes out, then a week later part 2 comes out, this and that. I'm playing the long game. Like, yeah, there's definitely buddies, and you know who you are, that watch each part every week, and I appreciate the hell out of y'all for that, of course. You know, you are some wonderful people that I've known for quite some time now, you know. I absolutely love Seaburn. You are incredible and have always been incredible. And, you know, I'm just saying, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody, really. You know, Panda. I talk about Panda all the time. That guy is literally my guy. I love him very much. But, you know, I mean, there's so many. Sleeve's been an amazing friend. I met him in person. It was great. You know, these are some awesome, wonderful buddies. I'll end this day real quick before I start going down this rabbit hole. But it's like, yo, they watch this stuff. They enjoy it, you know. It comes out. I love that. I love doing it with them and for them and everything like that. I love doing this for me. But I thought about this the other day. I'm like, you know, essentially I'm playing the long game with this, and I am going to have these come out week over week. Like all of these series I do. And then we'll put them in a playlist, and somebody later on, like a few years from now, will come through and just watch the whole thing in sequence. You know, it'll be out and ready for them. So, essentially, we're building these years right now up for the next couple of years to really do their thing. So, you know, these are the the ground floors that we're getting in on here. It's nice. I like it. Boy, talk about having nothing to do with the store. But anyway, I am going to pay off some bills and look around here. I think, for the most part, I might buy a water. But I think we're doing okay on product here. Water? Yeah, right there. Okay. So yeah, we'll fill this thing up. Yeah, essentially my refrigeration section here is just going to be on the floor. And I'm going to do my best to keep it stocked up. $67 dues. What's, let me see here. My loan has $565 left on it. We're halfway to the $2,000 loan. That one's great. The $2,000 loan is awesome because you can get it, do some upgrades and stuff like that, and really lock your store in, but the payment each month is just under $200. Or each day is just under $200. So it's nice that, you know, you can just really knock that out. I don't really mess with the day sliders, but I probably should, you know, where you can pay off the loans faster or slower. You spend more money over time, but you might have a lower payment. It's, man, I don't know. It's just really interesting. And this thing, y'all, this tablet for scanning and buying product is just the best thing in the world. I didn't realize how absolutely necessary and useful that was until I had expanded my store to, you know, a certain size. It was very, very useful. But let's take a look at growth, too. So 350 is our next section. Hiring, we don't got to worry about that at all. Storage is $800. Now, that'll help, but $800 is a lot for not really needing it right now. So licenses, next is 400. This is a pretty decent license to have also. I might try to like ride these out though and get them at the same time. Like these coming out at the same time, $1,100 for both of these is tough. That takes a lot of doing. These are like, I mean, almost stacked together. It's cool to get those, but my God, it is so expensive. Yeah, so we'll open the store. We'll roll through tomorrow. Day 4 or 5. I don't know what day we're on, but yeah, hopefully make some money. Hopefully I won't have to restock too much, and then we'll get the next expansion and whatever. Anyway, guys, thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for being here, being my friends, and listening to me ramble forever. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, y'all.